Well, hello everybody. Happy Tuesday. We have a special guest today. We're going to do a little bit of show and tell. I've got some things to share with you. The newest stuff that's coming. I've added a new class to the schedule. If you've got any questions, you can answer type your questions in. We're still sharing that beautiful quilt behind me, which is our snippets. That's coming up next month. Kits have gone out, but we have a few more kits available. But because I know my guest has a busy day and lots of things that she's busy doing, let me get her in here. Add. Here comes Pam. So
Hey
Pam,
guys.
it's all about you.
All right. Well, I was given the awesome task of being a sample sewer. So when Sherry asked me, she said, "Hey, do you think you could do this?" I was like, "Yeah, I think I can." Kind of vacations in between, but anyways, this Kimber Bell, I think she said it'll come up next month. Um, and the samples will be in her store in a couple days because I'll ship them off tomorrow. But these are gift tags and jar toppers. So, although I couldn't sew all of them, I did a few of them and I thought they were kind of cute. This one is a little hot chocolate cup. Okay. Uh, I did attach a piece of twine just so that it'll be easier to hang up in the store, but you can take a ribbon if you want. I think they had ribbons in the directions. Um, Very easy. It's white, the white leather, and I enjoyed doing these because it was in the 4x4 the little hoop, and sometimes I like to get into that little smaller hoop. Now, this one I thought was kind of cool. They do have a big size like this of the little gingerbread house, but the reason why I picked this one is because this one has the clear vinyl on it, and you can take a dry erase marker. It does say two, and then there's a little heart that you can write your name from. You can use a dry erase marker and erase it. I did try a permanent marker and yesterday on a scrap piece and some nail polish remover, and it didn't completely cover it. So I just, in case if somebody thought, hey, maybe, no, a dry erase marker would be best. So then when you use it, maybe it can be gifted to someone else. They can erase it and pass it on. So it could be the gift that keeps on giving. All right. Those there, and like I said, there are many more, but these are the two that I chose. And then jar toppers. There are two sizes. You have your regular mason jar and then you have the wide mouth. Well, I chose the wide mouth. And of course, when I saw this one, yes, I had to do it. It is the snowman. Okay. Um, it is kind of three-dimensional because that the hat you're going to make first and then set it aside and let it dry. And then you make the rest of it and then you sew the hat. You don't just it is part of the design. Let me just put it that way. Okay. The other one that I made, I thought was really cute, was this little elf. I took yarn and I braided yarn, and it is sewn in, it is part of the design. And if you can hear it, the little jingle bell on the side. This I left out so you could see. They have you will be cutting obviously just, a little bit around the outside, but where your your insert will fit, they do have like a little stitched line that will give you kind of as a guide to help you as you try and insert them. So those are the four that I have. For those of you that are close to A&A White, if you want to share, you'll have these hopefully by the end of the week. um, if you look, don't judge too close. But anyways, I had fun making them, and I'm glad that Sherry asked me to do that. I don't have anything else. I guess I want to. Um, I can't think of anything else. The only thing I wanted to point out was a on the clear vinyl. If you do use that, if you can get a dry erase marker, because a permanent marker, I just did two, and then I went and it took it almost all off, but the T and the O was pretty well, you could still see. So um, just dry erase if you can. So I think that's all that I have. Some of the designs, there's a gingerbread man, a little mouse. Um, oh, let me see. They have snowflakes, um, little little peppermints. But again, this I printed it out. This is what these are just some of the designs. And when you have the jar toppers, you do have two sizes. You have the regular and then you have the wide mouth. And again, what I chose to do was the wide mouth because to me, it was just a little bit easier. So that's all that I have, Sherry. Thank you for letting me do this. And I don't know if she's still, I was going to say,
No,
I
I'm
was
here.
hoping I wasn't going to have to start tap dancing because I didn't take tap dancing lessons to fill the air. So
I was gonna let you flounder a little bit and see if you could come up.
I was getting nervous. Did you hear me? But this was fun. Thank you for letting me do this.
Oh, you're welcome. I think there might be a couple more in there. If you want to stitch up some more of them, you're welcome to. But and then you will get you back on to share them. Those are coming out. Will be shipped the middle of August, August 16th. But they are available on our website for pre-order. So if you want to guarantee and make sure that you have yours, um, you may want to snag them. Also, if you're doing Kimberbell's event the end of this month on the 29th, any of the things that you purchase that day will go towards your bonus CD if you're doing the White Winter or the Home Sweet Haunted Home, if you signed up or bought those kits from us. So, um, got anything else that you want to add, Pam? Do we have any birthdays that's coming up or we've missed? Or
Oh, let me see. I'm only looking over here because here's my calendar. Okay, yesterday, what is today's date? Today's the 18th. Oh, okay, Karen Rosenberger. I wished her a happy birthday. Last week we had, out of the 7 days, we had four birthdays. We've got three more coming to the end of the month, and then the calendar for August is pretty well filled. So if
okay.
Karen, you're on here today, happy birthday.
Well, and we got to give Pam, you guys give her some love, a thumbs up. Thank her for keeping track of all of our birthdays and anniversaries and posting those. She does that for me out
Love
on
to
the
do it.
site. So, well, we really do appreciate it. And I will let you get on with your day. Thank you so
Okay.
much. And we will chat later.
Okay. See ya.
Bye. Okay. So, let me see here. Where am I? All right, back. The quilt behind me. We still have that set up for classes. If you're doing the Kimberbell event the end of this month, you have to sign up for that through Eventbrite. So make sure you do that. If you have questions, I will try to help you and try to answer. Um, we signed up for it as well. It is going to run all day. There's promotions and things that Kimberbell's doing. I'm not telling you what we're doing yet, but that's what they're doing, and so I'm sure you've gotten lots of stuff in the mail, email and such on that. So what let's see, want to share is a little something. Pam, I don't know if she's still working on hers. I jumped a little bit ahead so that I could share it with you. But while we were together and camping the other week, we went to a quilt shop. Gosh, it's in Lancaster. Um, and it's through a little quilt shop in Lancaster. And if you need to know, I will have to look that up again because I don't quite remember. Maybe Pam does, and she's got it, and she can type it in as a message. But we decided we wanted their row by row. Okay, I told you when I go traveling, I always go shopping. So I'm going to share this. This was their row by row, but I did things a little bit differently. I see a lot of people reselling their rows because they buy them, they collect them, and they don't know what to do with them. They don't want to put them together in quilts. Well, you know, the row by row is 9 by 36 finished, add a border, and you have got a perfect size table runner. And that's what I did. We liked this one, has the little fussy cuts in the middle. Now I added our fabric for the border, the binding, and the back. But what I want to show you is a couple things that I did. You know, if you're doing Kimber Bell's um, cuties, this month the design had ants as the background. That was the background quilting. So I started playing around with it with the designs that I had. And I want you to notice that when you look closely, look on that blue fabric and the green fabric. That is the corner design background quilting from your cutie table topper. Okay? A little bit of resizing, but I just want to share that with you. When you buy all those background designs, you use them one time and then you forget. There are lots of other purposes for them. Then the center. Now I did that. The center I did in the same color because I didn't want, you have to look really, really close so you can see the ants. I wanted it to blend. I didn't want it to take away from that focal fabric that was in the middle. Okay, so I decided to quilt, and then I even used the smaller ones that were for the 5x7 corners. You know how with the 5x7 you have to hoop it 3 times? Well, I was able to use that. So that's what I used to quilt the center section. So it was custom quilted, each triangle, each square, all the way around. You could have, or I could have used the same quilting designs for the border, but playing with my machine, I used the designs built into my Lumineer Solaris. There are borders built in, and it steps you right through and you can quilt your borders. So that's what I did. So that's why I wanted to share this. Anyone who would wants this row, it is the Quilt Shop in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. And I'm sure you could order it from them. Okay, so just wanted to share that. That does justify for the challenge. For that was, let's see, June's challenge, which was a row by row. That's what we did. So now what just came in yesterday, and this is going to be another fun quilt, fun project. It's one day, so it's kind of quilting a day. It'll go together quickly, but I want to share this with you because this is the new Pink Celebration. It is fabric from the collection of Lilac Bee Designs for Studio E, and I want to share this because this is the panel. Okay, if you can see this beautiful panel and look at it closely, you see those butterflies? This is the pink for the breast cancer awareness. Okay, so we are going to put together kits. I'm going to show you the fabrics. It's going to be based on the panel goes in the middle, which is what helps for you to be able to make it quickly. I think I have 11. I think there'll be 11 kits. That's all I have. So, and it comes with a class to help you work on it. I'm going to show you the other fabrics in that collection that go along with it that we're going to be using. And this is one of them. I don't know if we'll have them to sell separately. I have to cut the kits first. Once the kits are cut, then whatever we have left will be available. This is one of the fabrics. Let me see here. Another one with the butterflies, and the butterflies all have the little breast cancer ribbon in the middle for the bodies of the butterflies. Then to have some blue in there with it, you've got the blue with the ribbons. Then we've got pink. Whoa, and there's a couple other solid colors, or not solids, but blenders. It's part of this collection I didn't bring in. That's some of the regular blenders that we use. But I did want to share this with you. Here we go. There's the butterflies. Then, and some of these would be beautiful just by themselves. This one, be brave, hope, courage, strength, fight. Beautiful, beautiful fabric. So that one, and then there's one more in the collection. And that's this one right here. Okay, so I just wanted to share that. I know that you guys like to be the ones in the know. You want to know the things as soon as they come out and be the first one to know what's going on. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. And Pam and the show and tell and falling for autumn. I'm working on those. I don't know. Let's see if I flip this camera around. Yeah, there you go. It's kind of a messy. That's a design wall, isn't it? Does anybody have a design wall like that where you've got lots of projects up there? Well, what I'm gonna show you a couple of those. So if I step over there, see if okay. Step in front here and step it. Oh. This one's a little messy, but this is one that I finished up this morning. And this is the chair. Now there's a sign and there's something else that goes down there at the bottom. But this is using the minky fabric. So there's a lot of dimensional things on the Falling for Autumn. We're going to be doing the class. It's going to start on the 26th. So if you purchase the stuff from us, don't worry, you're going to be put into the sew along automatically. You don't have to do anything because I'll get the list from Mike. We'll get it set up. We're going to do sew-alongs starting the 26th of July from 2 to 4 on Wednesdays, July through, let's see, July 26th, then August 2nd, 9th, 16th, and we'll see how it goes. So that's four different weeks to work on some of the different aspects of this project. You're going to be using some things like the iron-on vinyl, water-soluble stabilizer, your velveteens, the cuddle, and a whole bunch of different textures and things. This one kind of shedded a little bit, background quilting, and I'm just going to kind of help you along with those projects. So be watching for that. Now I think Heidi, the quilt, what it is called, it's called A Pink Celebration. I think that's who's asking. And we're going to make it on September the 12th, Tuesday, September the 12th. It's an all day from 11 to 5. And I'll show you how easy it is. Hang on, because I printed out the instructions. They actually gave us 2 different quilt patterns, but I don't care for the other one as well. I like this one because this doesn't print very well, but I like having that panel in the middle. There is another optional one, but I don't like that one. That's using the fabrics. I like this one because it does have the that butterfly panel, and then we're going to be using all those other fabrics in it. But this is what we're going to be making. So you use the center, which is the center panel, and then we're going to be making a border. So and then cutting the other fabric. So it's pretty quick. I think we can all get it done. You'll have the instructions so that you can cut stuff out. I mean, you can make it on your own, but I just want to add a class so that if you need some help, we can work on it. We can work on it together. And it's one of those things that if you know anyone that's, had breast cancer, we all know somebody that either has is or will, pretty much. Um, and if you need something kind of quick, or you've got an event, and lots of different reasons and opportunities for it. So anyway, that's the latest. Um, the latest project, and we'll be working on that. And I thought September, because it gives you time, and even during that class, we can talk about quilting it. It's not, let me see, look on here, the finished size is 62 by 70, okay? Um, yeah, the finish, it's 62 by 70, which is a really good size for a lap quilt. And it's just a real good size for it. You can use it as a wall hanging or a lap quilt. Um, so anyway, that's the class that we're going to put up there. So thank you for all of our responses, our surveys. Yep, I've got them. I've read every single one. I am going to start sharing some of the things. If you're not, let me just bring that up. If you haven't sent yours in, you still have time. We sent out an email. Let's see, somebody's got the date on here. I think I can probably tell you when it was sent, so you can go check your emails. Thursday, June 15th. So if you don't have it, or you think you don't have it, go look for it. Thursday, it was sent on Thursday, June 15th. And it was called Birthday Anniversary Game. And what we did was we gave you the letters of A&A White Sewing and just asked you to write something. I mean, the instructions are right there. And then you have the opportunity to fill out the survey, what things you like, what you don't, what you would like for us to do, what we shouldn't do. It's your, to grade us. It's your opportunity to do that. And then we're collecting these through the end of the month. So you still have time to get them. Snail mail, because I want to make sure that we've got them. They're all going to go in for a drawing. We're going to have a drawing. But we're going to also go over and talk about some of the things on there as we plan, our calendar and schedule and classes and stuff for next year. Okay. So let me see if we've got any. Okay, I don't see any other questions. I did have a class meeting, our quarterly meeting with R&K Embellish, and I am trying to talk to them about coming back and doing another little session on the Embellish Maker software. Okay, so trying to work something, class or something out with them, and that's all I have. So guys, make it a great afternoon. I've got my machines running today, trying to get caught up, ready for classes. We've got some, I'll just show you, since it's show and tell, I will show and tell one more thing. Our table runner people, if you're doing the table runner class this week, it's already full, but if you're doing that class, we are making 3-dimensional poinsettias. I don't have the leaves on the back, but we're making poinsettias to go onto the table runner. See those? They're 3-dimensional. If you like 3-dimensional projects, we have one from summer. We still have some of the patterns, and we might have a couple of kits. So if you see any of the things that we share, that we show you, that we've made, and you think, man, I'd like to do that. Well, if there are extra, not very often, because I try to, to keep the count, we put them out there for sale after, after we're done, and you might be able to snag one of them. And take a look at the website, because Mike's got, reworking some of the things out there. One other thing is the Quilter Select. The Quilter Select software program that I've talked about and shared, and I'll continue to. Found out that they've got some more little snippets, and if you want to see on R&K or Quilter Select's website. They've got some little videos, and I think it's on YouTube as well. Um, that program that's regularly $799, um, they let us sell it at an event for like six something, is right now until the end of the month on sale for $399. And the club, the classes, all the online stuff that they have, the YouTube will help you, learn the software. I'll do my best to help. I'm working with it and playing around with it. But if you're interested, let me know, because it is on sale to the end of the month. Come August 1st, sale's over. Okay, so I don't want you to miss out if you're interested. If you're not, it's okay. But if you are, don't let that slide by. They even have on their website a trial version that lets you download and play with it, so you can kind of see before you decide to buy it. Doesn't let you save, doesn't let you print, doesn't, different things it won't let you do, but it does let you play around with it. So anyway, make it a great afternoon, and I will see if I can get Mike for some kind of a tech talk tomorrow. No guarantees, but I will try to see if I can get him to join us with something tomorrow. So make it a great afternoon and go sew something.